good day, viewers. Welcome to another mathematics presentation. So in this presentation, we are answering a question that came in Mathematics Paper 1 for 2023. So this is a question coming from functions. The question reads, the functions g and h are defined by gx is equal to 3x plus 1 and hx is equal to x minus 1 over 2. So these are functions that we are given. So we are going to start with question A. Find g inverse of x. So to find the g inverse of x, we are going to get the function of g, which is this one right here. So the function of gx is equal to 3x plus 1. So we are finding now the g function of the g inverse of this function. So we are going to introduce a variable y. We substitute it where we have gx. Then we write 3x plus 1. After doing this, we can now make x the subject of the formula. So this minus 1 will go to the left hand side. We are going to have y minus 1 is equal to 3x. So it was a plus 1, now it's a minus 1. So we need to remain with x on the right hand side. So we are going to divide with a coefficient of x, which is a 3, even here. So this 3 and this 3 will cancel. We are going to remain with x equal to y minus 1 over a 3. So from this stage now, we are going to write our answer. Therefore, g inverse of x equal to, so on this one, where there is y, we are going to substitute x minus 1 over a 3. So this is our answer. Okay, so we have answered our question A. Let us now move on to our question B. So our question B is saying we need to find GH of x. So to find GH of x, this one is very easy as well, okay? Because we are looking at a composite function where we have the function of g and the function of h. So whenever you have two functions or more than two functions, we call that as a composite function. So to find g function of x, what we are going to do is this. We are going to write the function of g, which is this one right here. It is 3x plus 1. Upon writing this, we are going to substitute on this x, okay, the function of h. So we write 3. On this x, we are going to put this function of h, okay, open bracket, x minus 1 over a 2, like this, okay. Then you say plus 1, okay, because I was just substituting on this x. So from here, what are we going to do? Okay, so from here, what you are going to do is you say 3 times x is 3x minus 3 times 1, it's a 3, over 2, then plus 1. Okay, so what we can do is we can simplify this because this one's a fraction, this one's a 1. So I can divide it by 1. Then we can look for the common denominator. Okay, so the common denominator is a 2. We have 2 and a 1. It's a 2. So 2 into 2, it's a 1. 1 times 3x minus 3. You'll get the same 3x minus 3. Plus 1 into 2. It's a 2. Then 2 times the numerator 1. We'll get a 2. Okay. So this is that we have. Then we can simplify minus 3 plus 2. So we're going to write 3x, negative 3 plus 2 to give us negative 1 over a 2. So this is the function that we have gotten, the GH of x. This is our answer. So we have answered our question B. We can now answer our last question. So our last question is saying, can we find the value of x, which is question C? We should find the value of x if GGX is equal to 22. So in order for you to find the value of x, first you need to find the function of GGX, this one. So we are going to write the function of g, and we know the function of g is what? 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1. So now, since the same function of g is the one that is going to be substituted on this function of g where we have x. So we are going to write 3 open bracket. So right here there is x. I'll put the function of g because this one's the one that is composing this one. Okay, which is the same function 3x plus 1. You close. Then there is a plus here plus 1 because it's the same function. This same function is composing this g. Okay, so from here we need to expand. So we say 3 times 3, 9x plus 3 times 1, say 3, then plus 1. Okay, then from here we are going to write 9x plus 3 plus 1, it's a 4. So this is the function that we get of ggx, this one. Okay, now we come back to our statement. Our statement is saying ggx is equal to 22. So meaning that this gg of x that you have found, it's equal to 22. So right here with this ggx, we will put this function which is 9x plus 4. So write 9x plus 4 equal to 22 because 9x plus 4 is this function right here, ggx, this one that we have just found. Then it's equated to 22 according to the question. So from here, you can see we have 9x plus 4 equal to 22. We can collect the like terms. So positive 4 can go to the right hand side. We remain with 9x because we want to find the value of x. So I have 9x equal to 22 minus 4. It was a positive, it has become a negative. So I'm going to write 9x, then 22 minus a 4. This will give us 18. Okay, so here is supposed to be x. Sorry for that. So this is 9x is equal to 18. 22 minus 4, it will give us 18. So since we want to find the value of x, it means that we are going to divide by 9, even this side by 9. So that this 9 and this 9 will cancel. We just remain with what? With x equal to 9 here 1. 9 into 18 is a 2. 1 into 2, it's a 2. So the value of x is equal to what? A 2. So we have found the value of x. Okay, we have found the value of x. If you want, you can prove because they said 9x plus 4 is equal to 22. So just to prove, you say 9x plus 4 equal to 22. So where there is x, you need to substitute a 2. So when you have 9, then 2 plus 4, we will see if it will be equal to 22. So 9 times 2, it's 18. Okay, it's 18 plus 4 equal to 22. So 18 plus 4, what answer are you getting? You get 22, which will be equal to 22. So you can see it's equal to each other, left hand side equal to right hand side. So this is the correct value of x. So thank you so much, everybody. We've come to the end of our short presentation. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye bye.